Tuesday, February 9th. I was not going to write about this until it reopened, but this is the triple grotto renovation for the orangutans. If anybody follows my blog, my original idea was to just fill it in, create a bigger space for them, and net it over. So yesterday I get here, and the first thing is that they built up these walls here because it needs to be a certain height if you're not going to have it covered. So they built up the walls on the sides to meet standards, and then they built this wall in the center. And then when I came, and so that irritated me because I don't like to see concrete. Whatever. I can't even. I'm almost speechless, but I'm not. I'm probably speechless with words that aren't vulgar because this is just embarrassing. That's all I can say. So then I come back yesterday, and this metal bridge is there. So now we have concrete and metal. And then I come back today, and now we've got this podium thing happening here. I mean, this is just insane. I'm going to get closer now. I just wanted to do a pullback view so people understood what was going on here. And evidently, I mean, look, there's all of this to keep them in that little island, and they took off the little bridges that were over here. So I guess the keepers, from what I understand, the keepers then can't get out to clean the island. So all of this ugliness is so that the keepers can then access from the visitor side to clean the areas. I mean, what kind of craziness is this? I'm sorry, Zoo, and you're not going to like my opinion, but you know what? You should have filled in the moat to create a bigger topical area and netted it over, and we would have been done with it. As it is now, it's a effing eyesore is what it is. I mean, my God. Nobody can see the orangutans because if they're actually sitting on the ground level, you can't really see them. I mean, you can see them from here, but who knows next week what they're going to add to it. I mean, it got worse overnight. It's just crazy. And then, now I'm looking, so those two little windows back there were the ones that the orangutans could look outside their night quarters and see outside. Well, they don't see shit now but a thing that looks like a fallen skyscraper here. I mean, this is just outrageous. And they, from what I understand, they didn't want to do netting here because it cost too much. Well, the netting over there at you can see it in the back for the chimp yard, that netting actually went up in, I think it was like a week or something like that. So you can't tell me that, well, you can if you know, so send me a message or because there's no comments here, go to my blog and write a comment that I'll receive because I don't, you can contact me that way because I moderate all the comments. And so it's like emailing me because I'm not going to put it through as a comment. I'll just take the information if you have information. But I cannot believe, that's how I'll word it, I cannot believe that netting this over something that would probably take less than 2 weeks, see, I'm even being generous and doubling the amount of time, costs that much more, if even more, than building up the concrete here, building this whole podium, building this bridge, which was in the other direction yesterday, and it looks like there's like a barrel there, so maybe it even rotates so that they can get to the other one. I mean, I have no idea. It's mind-boggling is what it is. And creating all of this stuff that's an eyesore, where you can't even really see the animals can't see out, and the keepers have to clean from the visitor side. I mean, it's outrageous. It just really is. I mean, it's so upsetting that you have to laugh at the ridiculous of it. I mean, it's like a comedy show with this whole area. I don't understand. Anyway, I just wanted to do a 360. I know I'm just going back and forth across the whole same ugliness, but I have to do that to continue on with my commentary, which pretty much is just the same. It's ugly and it's shameful, and I can't believe, oh yeah, I can't believe that doing netting and filling in the moat to give them a bigger area even would cost that much more, if more, than building up the walls, building all of this crap, all the different steps for this, the wall, the podium, the bridge, the turning bullshit in there. I mean, like, I can't, and whatever else they're going to add, and it's taken like 2 months or more. I can't imagine that labor and parts to do this is any cheaper than doing netting. Shame on the zoo for not doing this right, and for not trying to fundraise for the last 6 years that they knew they wanted to get orangutans. It's shameful. Downright shameful. And embarrassing. They should be embarrassed. They really should be. I mean, this is a focal point exhibit. Disgusting.